Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Insight with Dara. So today we're going to be learning how to cut this beautiful dress. It is a kimono dress with fringe at the down part, and it has two pockets in front. So let's get right into the video. So I folded the fabric into two at first. I'm going to be cutting the front first, then we'll go ahead and cut the back. So the measurement is from my shoulder to my bust, the chest line, then from the shoulder to the waist, right from the waist to the hip measurement. From the hip waist to the hip measurement, I'm using 9 inches. So this is a kimono dress, so you have to measure from the center back to the desired length you want your sleeve to get to. So here I'm working with 20. So by the time you are folding your fabrics into two, sorry, you have to measure your center back. So it will determine what you are folding out. Then this is what we have here. The next thing we are going to do is to calculate the measurement right from this chest line. I'm calculating my bust measurement, which is 40 plus additional 3 inches. 1 inch for the ease allowance, 2 inches for the seam allowance. At the waistline as well, I'll calculate my waist 34 divided by 4 is 8.5 plus additional 3 inches. 1 inch is for the seam ease allowance, then 2 inches for the ease allowance. So at the hip line as well, I'm going to repeat the same thing there. But mind you, you can decide not to add any ease allowance to the hip measurement depending on how you want it to be. So I'll go ahead and connect it like this. As you can see, I've done the connection. So the next thing is for you to bring down the measurement. Remember, this cloth has an additional fringe at the down part. So the measurement I have at the hip line is what I'm going to bring down to where the length is stopping. So you just extend it down to where you have the length. So you cut it out like this. You're going to cut it out like this. So guys, if you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly click the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the like button if you find this video helpful. So you cut it like this. Then the next thing is just to trim out the excess that I have. You trim it out, the excess like this. You're going to trim it out like this. Then you have to give it a slant at the shoulder, which we did not do before. So you just mark 1 inch at the edge like this. Then you connect it like this. You connect it like this. Just to give it a slant at the shoulder. Then you go ahead and cut it out. So you go ahead and cut it out like this. So the next thing is to work on the neckline. I'm working with 3 inches by 6 inches. So you mark 2 inches at the down or 1.5 depending on what you want it, how you want it to be. So you connect it like this. You connect it like this. So I'm going to be marking the back neckline as well. So as you can see, I have already cut the back together. Remember, this kimono dress doesn't have a zip at the back. So I'm cutting the back neckline first, as you can see. Then I'll go ahead and cut the front neckline. And this is what I have here. So when we're done with this, we'll go ahead and cut our pocket. Go ahead and cut our pocket. So it depends on how wide, on how slim you want the pocket to be. So here I made use of 9 inches by 12 inches thereabout for my pocket. So I'm going to be adding a piece of black material to the pocket to give it a very beautiful design. But before I go ahead to sew, I'm going to put my gum stay on the black part of the fabric. That's the additional material I'm adding to the pocket to make it very beautiful. Like it will really make it look good. So this is it here. So this is the inner part of the cloth. This is the inside of the cloth. So you are just going to place the black fabric or any fabric you're using at all from the inside. As you can see, I'm going to pin it from the inside. So you sew like this. When you're done sewing, you flip it to the front of the clothes, then you sew it down like this. So it is easier because I have gone ahead to iron all the edges, so it will look so good when I'm sewing it. I won't have to struggle to sew it. So what I did was to use my Emmy gum to gum it down on the cloth. Then after that, I went ahead to sew. So guys, this is the outcome. I've gone to place my lining. I'm going to sew the lining to it. So, and this is the front as well. I'm going to fix the pocket as well at the length, at the desired length I want it. So you're just going to be joining the two shoulders together. So this is how I join the two shoulders. I just use the back, I flip it like this, and I sew. So we'll go ahead and join the shoulder, and this is the outcome. This is the outcome after joining the shoulder together. Remember, there is a design in front of the cloth, so I'm just going to measure round the neckline, both the front and the back together. So whatsoever I have there, I'm going to use it to cut a black the black design out. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and gum my stay to it to make it thick and firm enough. So when I'm done, I'll just turn it like this. So guys, I've gone ahead to put the stay. Then I marked the center of the fabric I'm using. I just marked it, and I'm going to be using my pin to hold it down. So this is how you're going to sew it. You're going to sew it like this to somewhere like this. You're going to sew it. So when you're done sewing, this is how it's going to look like, guys. This is it. It's looking so beautiful already. And we've gone ahead to add our fringe to it. It's just for you to run the fringe around the base of the cloth. So guys, thank you guys for watching.